Alright, so this pathway is a dead end. It leads right here. So now I'm going to head back over to this big building here. That's the other cafe. And we'll go to the other pathway where the elephants are. Alright, so showing you the mini-map again. So I took the pathway on the right-hand side. Now I'm taking the Tembo Trail, which is the longer of the two. That's going this way. This is really nice. Alright, from the sitting area by the cafe, got a fantastic view. Yeah, the elephants are on that side. So this is very, very nice. Got the Savannah. This is Kopje Lodge. Alright, so I'll go inside in just a moment to show you what they've got. So you got resting locations here on the left. Another nice seating area. Got African cichlids. Yeah, the cichlids come in a variety of colors. And there's different types of cichlids of various sizes. But I like the African cichlid just because the coloration, variations. We're going to go inside. What they got from the grill. Smells so good in here. So we got the hearth. We got beverages. And they got the deli. Yeah, so the zoo has Pepsi products. Got some popcorn. So you get your food, then you pay for it, and then you go outside and enjoy your meal. So the cafe is open till 2 p.m. The zoo closes at 4. Alright, so to get to the next pathway, gonna go back this way, past the restrooms. The pathway is to the left. Here we go, Tembo Trail. Look, a big termite mound. I wonder what it is. Recreation of a termite tower. And then you got meerkats. Oh, I do love the cute little meerkats. Look at the cute little fuzzies. Oh my god, they are adorable.
Why are they bothering the elder?
They are adorable. We got meerkat jobs. Got the babysitter, very important. Forager goes out and finds food. And a sentry, that's what I was saying a little bit, earlier. Alright, we got lion. The lion habitat. Oh, got him up on the top of the mountain. Just like the Lion King. Here we are. So the lion habitat overlooks the savannah. You can see that little fence there. And there is a sort of like a moat that separates this habitat from the savannah. Otherwise, all your animals in the savannah wouldn't be around. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Oh, there we go. He's getting up. That is a nice looking male lion. Nice kitty cat. Oh, watch your step, watch your step. Easy does it. Easy does it, buddy. Like it leisurely walks down, very steady. Yeah, you made it. All right. Slow and steady, buddy. The lion has a bridge. So I'm assuming this leads to its evening habitat. So going under the bridge and continuing on. Yes, they're various viewing areas for the lion. You see him right there. Got some great views on the other side. Oh, we got warthog.
There's a baby.
There we go. We saw Timon, now we gotta find Pumbaa. Got the mud pit. The warthog's got a really nice habitat. Oh, here we go. Off to the side. Here we go. I like the warthogs. How to speak warthog? I would assume it'd be a Hakuna Matata. And you got the nice warthog sculpture. Again, shiny ears where everybody holds on to them, get pictures. Now the viewing area for the African lion. Oh, we got lion prides. And carnivore challenges. We got the two lionesses on this side. This is all part of the same habitat. And the big male on the other side. Oh, sorry. And then we got the other one. There we go. You can see more how the habitats are separated. Got butterflies and big bugs. I believe this is closed for the season. Or could be closed temporarily because I do see butterflies flying around inside. Just not open today. Yeah, and over there, also pathway closed. Could be because I'm here on a Monday. And I believe school started this week, so it is a low attendance day. Alright, we got African elephant. So it's really nice that they still have their elephants. A lot of smaller zoo facilities had to, remove their herds and move them to other facilities, such as this. New regulations, especially with AZA accredited zoos, but new federal regulations for the United States requiring more space for each individual elephant. So a lot of the smaller zoos that used to have elephants, usually Asian elephants because they're smaller than the African elephants. So the African elephants need even more space per elephant. Got elephant behaviors. Got the water. A lot of Canada goose over here. Showing you all the different animals that are in this habitat right here, the Savannah area. Saw most of them so far. So pathways are nicely wide open. Lots of really nice, shrubs and trees. So there is some shade. The bugs are on the other side right there. Got elephant adaptions. Alright, following the pathway, you got rest locations and a vending machine. So I think I see one of the elephants over here. More viewing areas over this way. Here's where the elephants are. Got the mommy with the younger elephant. So super cute. The baby is almost 1 year old. He knows how to use his trunk. Usually the very young baby elephants, they're not quite sure what the trunk is for. And sometimes when they're walking, they'll trip over it, or they'll try to chase it. Fantastic animals. Elephants and baobabs. And we got this giant tree here, or a recreation. Oh, you get the other big elephant right here.
Is it down there?
Down some hay.
I think so.
Oh.
This
Got
baby
Savannah
is realized,
giants.
oh, they're eating.
Really cool. Yeah, so you got those big ears. Oh, she's dancing. Oh, elephant butt. Oh, no, no, no. We don't want elephant. Yep, of course. Oh, see, the worker is putting hay in the holes there. And she stick her trunk in there and grab the food. There we go. It is a youngster. Yep, almost 1 year old. Or 1 year old, I should say. Alright, so this pathway is also a dead end. So I'm going to be heading back to the main pathway and continuing on. Alright, warthogs moved around a little bit. He's a little further in the back. Alright, so I'm back around by the cafe. Gonna be heading to the left again. Alright, I'm back over by the cheetah habitat. Because cheetahs, I didn't get that good of a view. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of other viewing opportunities. So I'm trying to see the cheetah. So they might just be either closely right here or just further back. Alright, so it was pointed out to me where the two cheetahs are.
Yes, so if you actually take this path all the way to the side,
They're right back here in the corner.
yeah, take a left.
There we go. That's where they are, back corner. It's apparently their favorite spot to be in. Alright, so I'm back to this cafe. That's the pathway that I came in. Got Kingdoms of Asia. Kids came out of African Adventure. Now we're going to be heading down this pathway. Because there's more to see down there. Alright, back at the flamingos, and they have their water back.
Grandpa said they're talking to you, Sammy.
Stopped over here right before in the Kingdoms of Asia. Flamingos are very happy now. But it's important to do routine maintenance. You know, this type of water is going to get dirty. You know, the flamingos are going to go to the, bathroom in it. Got some food. So back over by the Regina Bird of Paradise habitat. And perhaps get to see, oh, there's one right there. There's one right there. Here we go. Must have heard me say, hey, maybe I'll see him. So yeah, they have access to all the sides. All right, got Stingray Bay, a touching experience. So if you're not a member, it's $5. Alright, so there's a hand wash station here. You must wash your hands prior to touching animals. Always like the rays. Says you had to touch a shark. Yeah, you don't want to hold on to their tails. That wouldn't be nice. And gentle stingrays. So all the stingrays here have their barbs removed. Does not hurt them. And how to feed the stingrays. Alright, they got cow-nose ray, southern stingray, nurse shark, and a white-spotted bamboo shark. Yeah, look at them! My God, look at the size of these, man! Wow! So yeah, they will let you know if you want to be touched. You basically just, you lay down and you just have your hand in the water, and they will come by you if they want to be, if they want to be petted. A lot of times the sharks will go in the center or over here, while the rays enjoy it. They're very, very soft. They're not, they're basically really, really soft, like very velvety soft. They're not slimy or anything. That's the word I was trying to come up with. They're not slimy. We got sustainable seafood. We got the choices. Okay, you definitely want to eat sustainable seafood. There's one of the sharks. Yeah, one of the sharks right there. Yeah, speaking of sharks, shark fin soup. Prime example of a horrible thing to eat. I got another one of the sharks right here. There we go. Yeah, you got the sea turtle made out of plastics that were collected. All this stuff ends up in the oceans. Most of it one-time use plastic. Yeah, plastics in the sea. Yeah, sea turtles are very vulnerable to it. Plastic bags look just like jellyfish, which is one of their favorite foods. And straws suck. A lot of places that I go to, they started switching it up to paper straws, or some of the lids don't even need a straw to drink your beverage. Got a big old hippopotamus. Say ah. Alright, we got Roo Walkabout. Alright, remember what I was saying earlier when I first saw the flamingos? I hope I get to see my favorite bird. Got the laughing kookaburra. Oh yeah, there we go. My absolute favorite type of bird. Got another one. Okay, how cute that bird is. How can you not love that? I got common wallaroo. Got emu. And red kangaroo. Get the kangaroos. I got to actually feed and pet kangaroos, wallabies, and emus before. I guess this guy's legs sprawled over. Yeah, place Kentucky Down Under. That's what it was. And I heard there's another place that actually has similar things like this. Very, very nice. Yeah, okay. Let's see if I can see the wallaby. I saw the emu down this way. Yeah, so animals have free range. Us humans have to stay on the pathway. There's the emu. Very cool birds. They got very coarse feathers. They're not soft at all. And they make that thumping noise with their throat. Got to hand feed these types of birds many times. Same place, Kentucky Down Under. And there's been a couple drive-through safaris. Hand feeding them is not a real good idea. Because even if you have the feed in your hand and you have your palm flat, they can pinch the skin on your hand. Yeah, because they make a pecking motion at the food. Alright, so I believe these were all the red kangaroo. I didn't see the wallaroo or the wallaby because they're smaller. Alright, gonna exit right here. Alright, so I am thrilled. Got to see my two favorite types of birds here and got to see my favorite type of snake, baboon viper. Having so much fun here. Alright, what is a marsupial? Alright, got the Conservation Action Center. Conservation in action. See where the zoo is. We love blunt-nosed leopard lizards. Yeah, they are part of the species survival plan. Especially for critically endangered critters. More information about the blunt-nosed leopard lizard. Really super cute. Tells you how long it takes from hatchling to, full-size lizard in a wild web. It says the exit for the walkabout. That's the area I just was. That's the pathway that I'll go back on. So then on the other side is the pathway I'm taking to continue. Alright, got Chicoan peccary. Let's see if I get to see these guys. They resemble pigs, but they're not classified as pigs, which is kind of strange. Alright, I am not seeing them. There we go. Got other side habitat where they all are relaxing in the shade. I personally think they're really cute. Got a soft spot for fuzzy stuff, and they are super fuzzy. I got this area right here. Got the Valley Farm. All right, get growing. You got real crops growing. Get some sunflowers also. More veggies over here. All right, gonna go see what's in here. California agriculture. There's lots of crops that come from the state of California. And we all need water. Without water, none of us survive. In animal power. And you got byproducts of cattle. Yeah, citrus, another big thing that grows here in California, just like my home state of Florida. You got lemon, oranges. Can they do it? Yes, they can. I feel like I'm watching Bob the Builder. And I only know about that show because of my niece and nephews, you know, when they were younger. And the Bountiful Valley. Yes, we got 4 different types of goats in here. Got Nubian, Nigerian dwarf goat. We got boar goat and Nubian. How you doing?
Okay, come on, you guys.
You must be from Europe, because European. I actually got that lame joke from Everybody Loves Raymond. Oh, making raisinets. Yeah, don't eat the raisinets here. You won't enjoy them. Meet the barnyard. And got the names, and it tells you all of the information about what type of goat they are. So you have some off-limits areas for the goats to go if you do not want to be, you know, petted, don't want to interact with the people. You got chickens. Excellent eggs. And then of course you got the chickies. What's up, chicks? Ladies, how you doing? Hi. Yeah, my next door neighbor has some chickens. His rooster was out front one day, and one of the neighborhood dogs was loose, and unfortunately the rooster did not survive. He has since then got a new rooster, and now they do their best not to let their chickens or rooster out in the front because it's not safe for them. These chickens. So if you like eggs for breakfast, you can thank the chickens. So how you doing? Pretty good? Yeah? Yep, always enjoy the goats. So a lot of zoos I've been to have goat feed. You know, people can purchase feed to give them, but they do not allow that here.
Yeah, they're pretty self-sustaining, and they like doing things themselves. Typically, when people get involved with anything, they usually ask them, or not ask, but, you know, show some physical signs of, give me my space when I'm doing my
Oh,
thing.
I totally understand.
Yeah, so we let them do.
You gotta branch out. Alright, so from the Valley Farm, gonna go this direction now to the left. Another nice view of the Chacon Peccary. Alright, going this direction now. Got a place to refill your water bottles, vending machine, and photos. It's got restroom locations, men's restrooms here, ladies are on another side. Alright, we got the tropical rainforest. 22,000 square feet, wow. Alright, going in. Alright, and they got misters going. So I gotta be careful of my camera. Some of the birds we'll see in here. Roseate spoonbill, sunbittern, and inkatern. And there are other signs around for the other birds. This is very nice. Yeah, the mistings really cool it down over here. You got these lovely birds. You got yellow-napped Amazon, red-lorried Amazon. So some of the names get down here more than once. I'm gonna go up on the bridge. This is really nice. It's got water dishes. Looks like they put the food dishes right there. all sorts of places for the birds to be. It's amazing how these water misters cool this whole area down. It's amazing. Feels like we're inside air conditioning. Sandra says this pathway is closed. I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm going to go up above here. More vantage points. There's a bridge. Whee! Oh, I see. It goes all the way over this way. Alright, so I'm all the way as high as we can go in here without climbing a tree. And they won't let you do that. You can see down in this area that is temporarily closed off. Take a nice view. So yeah, evidently portion of, or looks like the majority of this habitat is temporarily off limits. Yeah, the misters right here. Trying to see some more birds. I saw a few of them when I first came in here. You know, a lot of these birds blend in with the trees. There again, they're probably going to be over in this area. You got these little birdies right here. Very lush in here. It's very, very nice. Oh, roseate spoonbill right up above. There we go. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a scarlet ibis. Yeah, scarlet ibis. So not sure if we'll get to see anything else. Yeah. Not sure if I'm going to see anything else. I'll keep my eyes open as I'm walking back towards the exit. But this is very impressive. I was trying to see the turtle, but that's possibly going to be down this way also. Oh wow, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go. That's one cool looking bird. Kind of funny how these are all the same type of birds. They're like all together. Like a self-quarantine. Either that or the racist birds. They don't commingle with the rest of them. Okay, so this pathway is open. It's just that one side isn't. So this is a blue-throated piping guan. Yeah. Alright, gonna continue the pathway. I thought this whole area was closed off. Just that one side. Some sort of maintenance work got to be going on over here. Got some ducks also. There we go. So I take back what I said up there. I don't get to see this area. I didn't notice this other pathway. I thought this was all blocked off. It's just this side is blocked off. That's a cute bird. Them long legs. Trying to look in the water, see if I can see any of the turtles. Oh, there's another little birdie over here. There we go. Oh, that's nice black bamboo. Let's see. This is prime turtle real estate. Oh, there's one of the ducks. One of the lovely quacky quacks. So again, I'm looking up in the trees all around. See if I see anything else before I walk out of this, aviary. Very impressive though. Got some macaws. Got blue-throated macaw, military macaw, and red-fronted macaw. Hi, pretty birds. Hi, birdies. Hello. Yeah, very, very nice. Hi. You get it because they're high up? Haha, they're high. Gee, that's nice. Alright, here's the exit. Alright, so this pathway where you exit the tropical rainforest is a dead end. So now we're going to head back this direction. Oh, I see a sign here for alligator. Oh boy, we got American alligator. I do love the alligators. I grew up seeing alligators, growing up in the state of Florida. One of the community parks I used to go to all the time when I was a kid, they had alligators. As long as you don't bother them, they completely ignore you. Humans are not a food source for alligators, so unless they are harassed or they are fed by people, and that's something you definitely should not do, then alligators are perfectly fine. Unless you're on a golf course and you try to hit a ball and the alligator eats your golf ball. I'm sure you've seen YouTube videos of the alligators in golf courses. That's a very nice alligator. So they have some dry area. Alligators do not spend all the time in the water. It's a good amount of time though. So I always tell people, if you're coming to the state of Florida for a vacation and you see a lake or a pond, do not go jumping in, because most likely there's going to be one of these guys in the water and they will come and nibble on you. Just respect the animals, basically is what I'm saying. Alright, it's good talking to you. See you later, alligator. Very important. I've seen problems at other zoos I've been to, and it's almost always an adult making an ass of themselves. Alright, so past the American alligator, heading back down this direction. So you see the photo booth and the vending machine. The entrance to the tropical rainforest is just to the right. There we go. Yep, right there. So now I gotta backtrack just a little bit. Going back by this area here, the farm. Right past by the Chico and Pickery. And right up here, other side of that fence, is the walkabout. Alright, so this big thing here is on the right hand side. It's right next to the Stingray Cove. I'm not sure what this is. Gonna find out. Oh, got an Indian condor. Part of the vulture family. Awesome type of bird. I've seen them a couple different times at other zoos. Very colorful. Unlike the black vulture and the turkey vulture, these guys and the king vulture are very colorful. Alright, then we got red-tailed hawk. Wow, these are very nicely done habitats. All sorts of stuff inside. Oh, I was just talking about them. King vulture. This is a very nice habitat. Yeah, king vultures have a lot of coloration. Yeah, they got white feathers and they got all this nice pops of color on their head. There we go. There's two of them in here. Oh, three. There's three of them in here. Woo. Trying to get you a good view. Yes, if it seems a little bit blurry, it's because it is looking through the mesh. But yeah, you can see the pops of color on their head. And then you got the other one right there. Very nice looking birds. King vultures were in the back there because the worker was getting the habitat cleaned up. And feeding time, you can see that white thing right there is a rat. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Yeah, there we are. So king vultures, black vultures, turkey vultures, and the Indian condor, they all eat carrion, which is basically dead animals. There you got the rat. Your rat's over here, buddy. There you go. Very pretty birds. So rats usually come to the zoo frozen. There we go. Oh, gonna steal another one's rat? Oh man. You just stole the rat. Wow. And there's another rat in the rock over there. They didn't even noticed. Yeah, just came over here and stole the rat. Give me back my rat. Give me back my rat. Look at that. Oh, they're both nibbling on it. Okay, they're sharing the rat. That's nice. Yeah, share that rat, guys. Share the rat. That's nice. Plenty of rat for both of them. Alright, so I'm heading back up to the front of the zoo at the entry point. So this concludes my initial walkthrough of this fantastic zoo. Most of the animals that I missed were at the very beginning. The one pathway going to the left, nothing was out yet. So that's the first part I'm going to come to. And besides the cheetah, I basically saw everything else from what I remember. Because I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do a complete rewalk like I normally would. Because this is a large property. Alright, back at the Safari Cafe, gonna refill on my beverage. Alright, back at the Clubus Monkey. Moved a little bit closer. Got the other two. I think I only saw two of them this morning. Long, fluffy tails. Alright, I missed the squirrely monkeys this morning. Squirrel monkeys are out now. Also very cute animals. Ooh, got a scratch, got a scratch. Got a scratch. They're super fast though. Oh, he disappeared. Oh, in the back. Okay, there we go. Glad I got to see him at least. Alright, back up at the entrance. Just gonna go over here and hopefully get to see the wolfies. Did not get to see them this morning. Back over by the Galapagos tortoise. This was my first animal. Alright, back at the red wolf habitat. So the red wolf is out around. Just around back. There we go. Yeah, I see it moving. Oh yeah. Very shy, apparently. Oh my god. Beautiful animal. Alright, so since the animal is so shy, I'm going to be slow and quiet. See if I can get a better view for you. Oh, there we go. There we are. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous animal. Very, very, very nice. There's the second one. Ooh, there's two. Ooh, nice. Yeah. So glad I got to see them. I'm not always so lucky at other zoos. Usually the red wolf or the maned wolf are the hardest to find. The gray wolves I tend to see more often. Very, very nice. Gorgeous animals. Hi, sweetheart. Oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Oh yeah, he is so cute. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, baby. Yes. Very nice. Another one right up above. She's scratching the earth. Get down to the cool sand or cooler dirt. And then they lay down. It's more comfortable and cooler for them. See? There you go. Nice and comfy. Nice and comfy. There's the other one. So pretty. So glad I got to see the red wolves. Alright, so remember from earlier, that area down there is a dead end. So you're going to go back this way again. Alright, I came back to the Australian bird aviary. This is also right up front. And I didn't see many of the birds. Only saw a few of them. That's such a cool duck. Nice blue beak. There's a ballymana. So I saw a Nicobar pigeon earlier. They're the bluebirds with the green coloration of the feathers on their backs, or their wings. And then I saw several of the masked lapwing. There you go. There's a Nicobar pigeon. Yeah, there we go. Nice green feathers. Oh, there we go, a masked lapwing. I want to go slow so I don't scare them. Yeah, it's cool because it literally looks like they're wearing a mask. Alright, I'm going to go back through the Kingdoms of Asia again. Don't tell anybody, I'm going to go through the exit. I I know, I'm being a bad old boy. That's okay. I saw a lot of people doing it earlier. Alright, back at the Komodo dragon. A lot better view this time. Alright, back at the Barbarossa. Malayan tapirs enjoying the water. Glad to see they're getting along this time. Back at the Semeng. Not sure where the orangutan is now. Got a really good view this morning though. Back to the rhinoceros hornbill habitat. Got a pretty good view of the hornbill this morning. Let me try to see if I get a better view for you though. Not even seeing it now. Oh, the orangutans are in the back. Yeah, there we go. Glad I got a good view of them this morning though. Yeah, tapirs out of the water now in the sun. Ooh, follow the pathway. Get a real nice view of the tiger. I wonder if he bounces. You know, like Tigger? Don't try to catch your toe either. Probably a bad idea. Catch a tiger by its toe. Ooh, look at that tail. Boing, boing, boing. Woo! Come back to the sloth, bear, and otter habitat. I was just zigzagging around. So, not sure what a sloth bear is. Got a really, really nice view earlier. Yeah, the otters following the sloth bears. It was really super cute. Otter playing in the water. That is the cutest thing. It is otters swimming. And wherever we got Malayan giant pond turtle. Back over by the garl habitat. Didn't even notice a turtle this morning. Very nice though. Didn't even notice these guys this morning. And there's the garl. Unfortunately, the sun is shining right where it is. Look at the toothies. Alright, indoor viewing areas. This was not open my first time coming through. This is event space also. That's what the sign was this morning when I came through. So we got another nice view of the sloth bear and the otter habitat.
Oh, this is better, right?
Yeah.
Story cloths. You're just gonna have to pause to read it though. Look at that. That is beautiful. And story cloths. So we got Sunda garl, a couple of the tortoises, and the fish. So yeah, you see all the fish.
No, that's fine. I don't.
Yeah, so the garl is over in that corner. Yeah, it shows you right here. 7,900 miles between Fresno and Angkor Wat. And that's the songbirds aviary. All the birds have access to go in the back there. Oh, there's one right there. Another nice bird. And one last look at the flamingos. Got Zoo staff in there. I believe she's the one that cleaned the water also. And there was some food for them. Alright, and finally I've come back to the cheetah habitat. Ooh, there we go. Right in the back. Right behind the tree now. There we go. Oh, there we go. Ooh. All right. The persistence pays off. Yep, always recommend you come back to a habitat if you didn't get to see the animal at all or you want a better view. Yeah. And cheetahs actually meow like cats. You know, like house cats. Here we go. Oh my god, it's such a nice kitty cat. Very nice. So yeah, they meow just like house cats. And they purr. Yeah, they purr too. Well, I'm glad I got a nice, good view. Aww. What a cute kitty cat. And one last look at the Serengeti. I saw basically everything over here. Mrs. Ostrich walking by again. Got dung beetles. Alright, so I'm heading back up to the front. I'm going to look through the gift shop, see about a magnet, and then that's going to be sayonara to the zoo. Alright, so it is just after 3 p.m. The zoo closes at 4. So usually the last hour is when they start putting the animals in their evening habitats. So I'm glad I got through everything. Oh, this gentleman right here is the reason why the zoo is named the Chaffee Zoological Gardens. Got all this cool chainsaw art. Just heading right back up front. Alright, gonna go inside a safari trading company. Alright, all sorts of stuff in here. Like I said, I am not buying hats this road trip. All the different plush that they've got here. Some other shirts. Usually gift shops for zoos and aquariums are heavily geared towards the kids. Because the kids are always going to come with their parents, grandparents, school groups, church groups, summer camps. And of course, like I said, I believe kids went back to school this week. So, gonna look for magnets. Oh, I see some magnets right over here. There we go. Other various little trinkets, little cheapo stuff. Already different magnets they got. African Adventure. That's good. Or the rhino. Oh, I like this. Got the tiger on it and the name of the zoo. And it's got pink. This is the pricing. So $9.99. Alright, so the exit is just at the left of the gift shop. There we go. Thank you, come again. Maybe one day. Alright everybody, that is going to do it for my visit to the Fresno Chaffee Zoo. This place is fantastic. Like I said, you got to do a little bit of backtracking, just a little bit, but fantastic place. I absolutely loved all the different habitats. The landscaping was really nice. I think there was one animal I didn't get to see, and at this point I don't even remember. It's been a long day. So listen, in comments down below what your favorite zoo animal was that I got to show you today. I love the fact that it has my 2 favorite birds and my favorite type of snake. So this is a top zoo for me just for that reason. So if this happens to be your first video of mine and you love zoos, I've been to close to 150 different zoos all around the United States. I also do aquariums, theme parks, amusement parks, state and national parks, and an occasional quirky roadside attraction. I do upload new videos every Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern, because I am from the East Coast. So comments, questions, suggestions, I love hearing from everybody. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.